Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about the new Kylie Cosmetics birthday collection. I did not buy everything that was in the collection just because I wasn't really feeling everything in the collection, but I did buy the eyeshadow palette and then also the ultra loose highlighter. So this is the first one that I've tried. I know she came out with some that were in her Valentine's Day collection, but this is the first one that I've tried. I do have this bomb freaking eyeshadow palette. Like, just alone, look at this packaging. Like, how pretty is this? This is the I Want It All eyeshadow, blush, and highlighter palette. As you guys can see, this is super pretty, and it's definitely pink themed, which is right up my alley. The eyeshadow palette was $54, and then the loose highlighter was $14. So yes, it's expensive, but you have to keep in mind that you're not just paying for the makeup, you're also paying for her name as well. So $54 is not terrible, but you do have to think that you get 9 eyeshadows, a highlighter, and a blush in one palette. So that's not too bad if you look at it like that. So I'm going to be doing my makeup using these new products. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I wanted to say thank you guys so much for 1K subscribers. Like, that's insane. I hit it on Saturday, so that was pretty cool. And there will be some giveaways coming up very soon, so just stay tuned for that. So let's go ahead and get into the eyeshadow look. I'm definitely a fan of Kylie Cosmetics eyeshadows. I think they're really good. All of her palettes have been pretty good in my opinion. Like the burgundy palette, the first palette that came out with all those different transition shades and like deep shades, that one is something I have in my makeup artist kit. It's a really good palette. I know some of her products can be a miss, but her eyeshadows and then also her liquid lipsticks, like the lip kits, are really good. I'm going to take the shade Party Time and apply this in my crease, and this will act as my transition shade. This entire palette is pink themed, which I feel like that's what she was going for her birthday. So we're definitely about to have like a pink moment with our eyeshadow. So I'm just taking Party Time, which is kind of like a mauve muted kind of pink, and apply this in the crease. So now I'm going to go in with this hot pink shade right here. Apply this in the crease, but a little bit lower than that first shade we used. Ooh, okay, so the pigment is definitely here with this eyeshadow. Oh wow, that's pretty. I love when eyeshadow palettes have a hot pink in there because I feel like not a lot of palettes have hot pinks. Like, I feel like they leave that out just because it's not common for people to wear them, but they're super pretty. Like, if you know what you're doing, they look good. So this is definitely pretty. And to blend that out, I'm going to take 1942, which is kind of like a soft brown, and just put this on top to help blend this pink shade out. Pink shade is definitely pigmented, but probably because it's so neon, it's kind of hard to blend out. So just keep that in mind if we're going to use the shade, that it's taking a little bit longer to blend out. I'm going to take the shade Midnight, which is that dark black that's in here, and I'm literally just going to take this right into the crease. And I'm using like a little bit of product because I don't want to go crazy with this. But try to focus it in the crease. And then I'm just going back into that pink shade and trying to blend this out even more. And this black in here is okay. It's not like an ABH Noir or like a Makeup Geek Corrupt black. Like, it's not a deep black, but it definitely gets the job done though. So it's not awful, but you do have to build it up if you want it to be like super dark. Now I'm going to cut my crease using the ABH concealer like I always do. And yeah, I know we're kind of covering up the black, but we'll just replace it. But I always like to see kind of where my eye naturally creases and then go back and apply more eyeshadow. And I don't know about y'all, but my eyeshadow always looks a mess until like I'm done. So don't mind me. We're just going to blend this out, girl. That's so pretty. So it's definitely like, it's definitely a pink, but it's more of like a dark pink. I'm going to leave the eyeshadow like this for now, and I'm going to go ahead and do my face makeup, and then we'll be back to do under my eyes, the blush, and the highlighter. So I'll be right back. So I am first going to take the shade Celebrate, which is like a bronzy, brown color. I don't think it'll be too dark, so I'm just gonna run this under my eyes, right under here. And this is just gonna give us some shadow down there, but definitely not dark at all. And then I'm gonna use the loose highlighting powder because I did already use this before in a previous picture on the gram, so check that out on my Instagram at Diamonbeauty_. But today I'm just gonna apply this in my inner corners and then also under my brow bone. So just taking it and applying it right here. Alright, so now I'm gonna apply the blush that's in this palette, and it is called Cheers, so I think that's kind of cute. And it's more of like a pale pink kind of color. So you're just gonna apply this on the cheeks. Oop. Alright, yeah, so that's definitely pretty, and it's more of like a pink highlighter, which makes sense because that's kind of like the whole theme of her palette. Alright guys, so I am done with my makeup, and I'm just going to go ahead and say I'm not here for this eyeshadow palette. No thanks. I'm just not here for it. Like, the eyeshadows are nice. Like, Kylie eyeshadows are always really, really good. They blend well. They're nice and pigmented. However, I don't really like the shades that she put into this palette. Like, I get she was going with the whole pink theme, but I just feel like I needed like a dark brown, maybe. Something to help blend out the black. Like, you can't just go super hot pink and then a black shade and then it's like, oh, like, how are we supposed to blend that out? You see what I'm saying? So I just feel like she needed a deep brown shade. I didn't really like the New Year, New Me shade that I used on my lid because in the pan it looks like it's going to be like a nice dark pink, but on my skin tone it's definitely more of like a red color. Not too crazy about the eyeshadow look that I did. I just think, you know, I just needed something else in there. Just, I don't know, I'm not here for it. The blush is not black girl friendly, girl. It's not gonna work for us. It's just not. I'm sorry. With me going in and applying so much blush, it just looks ashy on me. The highlight, again, is ashy. I don't really like it. I see that she was going for like a pink rose gold undertone, but it just doesn't look good on my skin tone. I am wearing Posie K liquid lipstick, which is my favorite liquid lipstick by her. She did that, but this eyeshadow palette is a no for me. So if you are in the market and you do want to buy this palette, just make sure you think about it before you spend $54 on something that you're not crazy about. But the packaging is cute, girl. The ultra loose powder highlighter is really good. This is in the shade King. I do have a picture on Instagram with me actually wearing it on my face, and it looks really, really good. I do like that. This is a really good formula. It's nice and finely milled, so it doesn't look like chunky on your face. So I do recommend these ultra loose powders. I think that they look really, really good. But that's really the end of the video. Again, thank you guys so much for 1K subscribers. Like, we really did that. Like, we did. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel on your way out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.